Gossip, gossip.
Steady gossip.
What's up, world? You're tuned into 423 FM. You already know we've got you covered with your daily dose of celebrity drama. Now let's get into it. Hey, what is up, you guys? If you're new here, I have a couple of videos already chronicling the many times YesJulz has sabotaged herself with her own ignorance, and like clockwork, she's due for another one. On Friday night, July 26th, YesJulz logged onto Twitter and decided to share with us some of the details from a dinner party she was attending, which ended up getting her into a little predicament. She tweeted, "I'm at a dinner party with a group of wealthy friends from a handful of different countries, and I am shocked to hear they don't like Trump but actually agree with his policies. I'm making arguments and they are straight up shutting me up with every point I make. I feel so uneducated." Now, I don't even know where to start here. No matter how many times this girl has gotten herself into trouble for saying some really dumb shit, she continues to do just that over and over again. Like, even if she did go to dinner and thought someone brought up a good point about Trump, why tweet about it? At least go do some Googles on the situation before just jumping off the ledge into MAGA territory. I mean, did she really think rich people being Trump supporters was new information? I just don't know what she thought her followers were going to do with this info, but now I know why her and Daniel Caesar are so buddy-buddy. Anyway, after she tweeted this out, people started coming for her, and rightfully so, and she replied to quite a few of them explaining what her and her friends talked about at dinner that led her to her realization. Unfortunately, I didn't get to screenshot most of these replies before she first deleted them and then deactivated her whole account, but I do have the most entertaining exchange between her and the hero we all deserve. A man named Zito replied to her initial tweet writing, "Maybe you're just not that smart then," to which Julz said, "Maybe I, like the majority of people, have misconceptions about our current political policies, who put them in place, and so forth. As I mentioned in the tweet, I admitted to feeling uneducated on the topic, or did you miss that part? Maybe you aren't so smart." Zito replied once again, writing, "I think you're misunderstanding. I'm saying you might not be smart if you can't argue against obviously harmful and racist policies." And YesJulz put that MAGA hat right back on her head to say, "I was making those arguments and, as mentioned, they corrected me because it was not our current president who put them in place. In actuality, his policies, although I despise him, have helped more middle and lower class citizens than policies of former presidents before him." Here, we learn that Julz's source for information on what helps poor people is rich people, and she decided to tell that to the world like it was something to be proud of. Of course, this whole time, she just speaks in broad terms and never once specifies what policies Trump has put in place that might help lower class citizens because she doesn't know any. I mean, what policies could her foreign rich friends have told her about? The ones that make it harder for poor people to access assistance programs, or his plan to get rid of the Affordable Care Act and leave more than 30 million Americans without health care? She's puffing her chest out here and doubling down, claiming that Trump is the savior poor people always needed, and he only gets a bad rap because of policies that were actually put in place by Obama, knowing damn well she had no clue what she was talking about. She went from admitting she was uneducated about the subject to arguing with someone about why she's right, which is insane. Like I mentioned before, she said similar things to multiple different people, and ultimately, after everyone started making fun of her, she deleted all of the replies and her initial Trump tweet, and then just deactivated her account entirely. I honestly don't know why that's always her go-to move. Like, just tweet again and say, "Hey, I probably should have researched this whole thing before waving my Confederate flag around." But instead, she's just gonna lay low for a while and act like the whole thing never happened. At the end of the day, we've been here so many times before. The people who didn't like YesJulz from the beginning are going to continue not supporting her, and the people who don't actually care how terrible of a person she is because she's got a fat ass are going to continue to make a fool of themselves standing in her corner. So what was the whole point of this? I honestly just think it's funny to make fun of her because I've never seen someone put their foot in their mouth so many times only to learn nothing from it and do it all over again every 3 months. But of course, I want to know what you guys think about this. What will it take for YesJulz to finally fall off the face of the planet? And who wants to take bets on how long from now her next incident will be? I'm putting my money on sometime between October and November. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, subscribe to the 423 for more videos, and if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.